take this face mask off so I can be heard.
Yes, please.
I am Mike Meza with UltraSafe Fall Protection. We're a manufacturer of fall protection made right here in Phoenix, Arizona. Last manufacturer completely made in the United States. Right up there on 35th Avenue in Thomas. We've been in business about 20-25 years. Some of our customers are, like you can see, Sunt, Chef Steel, APS, SRP. Our fall protection and our safety record in the field is absolutely perfect. A product failure. Some guys have fallen because they haven't been tied off. Things of that nature. So what we're going to go over is just little do's and don'ts. Just kind of like a before a work type of meeting or a lunch meeting. So you get your new harness. You purchase it from one of our distributors, and what's the very first thing you're going to do with that harness?
Inspect, yeah.
No. What do we want to do? One thing. What do we always want to do? First thing we get, we've never had one before. We're a newbie.
Read the instructions.
There you go. You read the instructions.
What? All right. Yes.
Teddy bear with the harness.
Hell yeah.
You gotta read the instructions. This thing comes with all sorts of adjustments. It comes with side D-ring adjustments. It comes with belt adjustments. It comes with leg adjustments, back D-ring adjustments, chest adjustments. They're all in here, okay? And it also tells you what you can tie off to. A 5,000 pound rating for each person, okay? That's like hanging a car off of an I-beam. If you can't do that, don't tie off to it. Unless otherwise designated by an engineer. It shows you tie off straps, angles of tie offs. That way you don't do a Tarzan. You know, tie it off over 30% of the angle. If you fall, you're going to go swinging, okay? Or you're going to hit people on the way down. After we've read the instructions from front to back, which I never do on anything I buy, but it's always a good idea. What's the second thing we want to do?
Inspect it.
Try it out.
Almost.
You want to take it out. Aren't you going to read the instructions on it?
We are going to look for a manufacturer's tag.
That's
Okay.
part of the inspection, ain't it? You got to check the date on it.
The date on it, exactly right.
Zoom in on that tag.
Who made it, when it was made, the capacities that it's good for. Okay. You got to. If it's not completely eligible, readable, you do not put on the harness. And it also does come with more directions. Okay.
You got that for us.
Okay.
Doggy's got
I'm
a
gonna
toy.
sleep good tonight.
Make this stuff, as far as inspection, a habit.
Oh, yeah.
Just like brushing your teeth. You know, you can do it, inspect a harness in a matter of 30 seconds once you get used to it and know what to look for. Okay? What was your name, I'm sorry?
Roger.
Roger? Once Roger's read the directions, inspection tag, he's going to take this harness and he's going to inspect the harness. He's going to go over every inch of this harness. Buckles, belts. He's going to look for burn marks, weld marks, cut marks, UV damage, and wear points. That does happen on harnesses. They are made out of material. And as you notice on these harnesses, best type of harness that's made, use different color webbing on the harness. That makes those points, the tie-off points, the sewing points, easier to inspect. Okay? You feel good with it? You looked at it all? Back D-ring okay? Not coming through? Okay. Now he's going to go ahead and put that harness on like an overcoat. Go ahead and do that. Do your chest strap. Perfect. Stop right there. He's going to make a flat palm for his chest strap. He's going to stick it inside your chest strap. Not too snug, not too loose. If he could make a fist inside of that chest strap, it's too loose. Okay? That chest strap is there so you don't, if you were to take a fall forward, you don't fall out of the harness. Okay? The adjustment, how low or how high that should be, is pinky to thumb, right there, in that general vicinity. Okay, doesn't have to be perfect. It have to be perfect. Okay. Secondly, what he's going to want to do is put on his leg straps. Want to help you? Not a butcher. Ready? Nice and tight. This harness is just a little bit too big for him. Okay. And just like his hip, hold on a second. Just like his chest strap, he's going to make a palm. Slip it inside. Nice and snug. Okay. This one's a tiny bit too big for him. This is a extra large. The angle of that leg strap should be right about there. Okay. I'll go ahead and do the other one, nice and loose. Really loose. Just the first one.
The first one?
Yep. Go ahead and make a fist. Put it through there. See how he can do that? That's too loose. If he were to fall, all that energy starts at the retractable or the lanyard and travels. It's going to take about a 350-pound hit on the retractable. It's going to come to his back D-ring. It's going to travel and all end at the leg straps. Those leg straps are going to come up. If you fall far enough, you will lose a testicle or you will hurt yourself. I've seen it happen more than once. Not in person, but I've seen the pictures of exploded testicles, and it's the grossest thing. I used to hand out pictures of that stuff, but I got so sick of saying it, and people said, Mike, lay off on those pictures, you know. Okay, now that he knows not to do this, let's go ahead and adjust that where it should be. Okay. Tool belt is at your own discretion. How tight you want it, how heavy your bags are, okay? You make these tool belts extra stiff, that way they won't start sagging on you, okay? It makes it difficult to walk. Comfortable? Yeah. This particular harness, go ahead and turn around, is made out of pillow flex material. It stretches with the body. You can actually bend over and pick something up without getting your wedgie, okay? It's got padded leg straps on it that doesn't wear you out with just the flat webbing. Okay, we can make them with all aluminum hardware also. Go ahead, just feature right there. You guys can get just a little closer. As of 2014, they mandated that every harness now needs to come with a rip stitch. Yeah, is a rip stitch. If he were to take a fall on this, these rip stitches would rip loose and let you know that that harness has been deployed. Okay. That harness needs to come out of service. Why they did this, I don't know, because a harness can be used over again, in my opinion. But once this rip stitch deploys, it has to come out of service because you cannot sew on an old harness material. Okay? Any questions at all? Okay.
Shouldn't it be more snug on them, though?
Yeah, it should be. Like I said, it's a little bit too big. Who's got that retractable?
It's hanging right there.
Oh, thank you.
No, what are these? I'm sorry.
Oh, we're going to get to
Oh,
that.
we're gonna get.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Retractables, just like a lanyard or a harness, needs to be inspected every time. You got to make sure that all the hooks, both hooks, open. Okay, not clogged with dirt. You want to snap it open, make sure that it's snug.
Stay here.
And then you want to pull the webbing all the way out or cable all the way out to make sure that it's fine. Burns, tears, just like the harness, okay? And you'll see when we drop this retractable that they do come with a rip stitch. letting you know that it has been deployed. They are not throwaways. They can come in and be repaired for half the cost of the unit. Okay? We've had some in the field for as long as 15 to 20 years. They just come back in and keep getting redeployed. Okay?
I thought those had that date on them.
What's that?
Don't they have an expiration date on them?
They for inspection, yes. Yeah, for us to break them open and whatnot. If he were to fall, within 15 minutes, the general contractor who's ever in charge of safety should have him on the ground. That should be their plan. That should be the least amount of time. Okay? If they do not immediately come for you, these are tearaways. You would rip that open, okay? You would step into it, and it takes pressure off the leg straps.
Okay.
Okay?
That's what they're for.
Just go back and forth on them, because what happens, these leg straps cinch up extremely quickly, and what you're hanging too long, your blood starts clotting. There's major arteries that run through the insides of your thighs. Exactly. All right. Let's back up just a little. These are mechanical things, and mechanical things do fail. Hang on one second. All right. 220-pound hit. See how soft that was?
Yeah, that went quick. I mean, it only went, what, 2 feet?
Yeah, 2 feet. You're going to walk away from that. You're going to be fine. And you can see, if you get a little closer, the rip stitch that happens here, lets you know that it's been deployed.
Oh,
okay.
Plastic.
Yeah. Once your rescue team knows what gets to you, what they're going to do is calm you down and first hit you down and lay you flat. And they would lay, I don't want to lay him down, it's too damn hot. And they're going to release one leg strap at a time. Wait about a minute and a half, 2 minutes, and release the other leg strap to get the blood traveling. They're going to walk him around for a few minutes, and they're going to take him to the hospital and clean his shorts out. I follow it, man. It shit scares the shit out of you. I'm not kidding. I've seen one fatality in person. Amaron Pipe, they're no longer in business. Part of the reason is they were so unsafe. Didn't want to tie off. I told him 100 times, you need to tie off. He was up 13 feet above the ground. I said, you have to tie off. I wasn't part of their safety team. I sold them safety equipment. I said, I don't want you guys wearing my stuff if you're not going to use it. Didn't want to tie off. Young kids, 28 years old. Literally saw him at the safety window, trip up, fall backwards, hard hat came off. Such a way, hit his legs on the beam that he fell off of. Fell on the back of his neck, broke his brain stem instantly. He was still alive, but he was brain dead. Okay? Went to the hospital with the safety director. Sat there while he had to tell the wife and 3 kids that their dad wasn't coming back. You know, all because he just didn't want to put a goddamn hook on. You know, that's all it would have taken. You'd have still been around. So easy to use. These things will save your life. They're inexpensive. You know. Any questions? No?
What is the lifetime on the complete harness?
What's a life?
Is there a lifetime on it?
Well, it's up to the manufacturer. If it's on the shelf, I can go back there and re-rate it for you guys and re-inspect it and re-bag it. Okay? But if
How
it's
often?
out in the field, it's up to the safety director.
Okay.
Okay?
So, like, it's in our shop. We just go up there. We're wearing it. We're using it. We never fall. It's never been, but
Right.
what is it, like
You can call us at UltraSafe. We'll come down and inspect all your safety equipment for free.
Okay.
No charge.
How often should we check?
Well, you should check it every day.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
Call
Safety.
somebody like me
Yeah.
every 6 months.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. That's good to know.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
All right?